Yes! Oh, finally. Let's go.
Watch out, the spider sling! There they go!
Securing the mission area.
Watch out, there's a crack the whip!
I'm ready to
Spider sling! Amazing Spider-Man!
Definitely afraid of cloak of
No great cool. They're all great cool. Well, great. Cool as battles. Like I did this one. Are the same when you have to go out there and make sure it's not, make sure it's their own blood that's providing it. Make sure it's not, make sure it's their own blood that's providing it. Have you ever been to a water park and when you finally get to the top of the baddest water slide, you look.
Spider sling! See ya! Now I got you! Now I got you! Gonna get stabbed at! Spider sling!
Oh no, I missed.
Now I got you! Spider sling! There they go! Crack the whip! Spider sling! Spider fist is ready to punch! Now I got you! Now I got you! Now I got you! Crack the whip!
Old
Crack the whip! It sure looks like a portal!
right? Like when we think about especially
Spider-Man!
the interact.
Is ready to punch! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Spider sling! Spider sling! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the montage. Basically, I'm just going to show my profile going from bronze to GM. Took me like 100 games to do it. And yeah, I'll kind of go into that journey and a little bit more of the tips and tricks for Spider-Man to get to that point. So I did want to preface it that I have hit GM on account, but I really have never played Spider-Man before. Basically, when he got nerfed in season 2.5 and everyone was kind of complaining about the state of him, that's when I was like, oh yeah, this is the time to learn Spider-Man when he's like at his absolute weakest. Something about I don't really love playing S tier characters. Like I just think it's kind of way more fun to play a little off meta characters and try to make them work. So that's kind of really why I wanted to do the bronze GM with Spider-Man 2.5. Yeah, and I hope GM is like pseudo impressive still to like post as a challenge. I still think it is. It's still top 10% of the player base. My thoughts ranking up with him. Definitely the ranking system is obviously more like games played. If you can win more than 55 to 56% of your games, you'll rank up no matter what. Just with the amount of points you get. And so in one way, like going through the ranks is like not as bad when you're playing on an alternate account because the game doesn't really know how good you are. Even though you have to get level, I think 15 to even start playing ranked. So it kind of has an idea. But like going through the ranks, like bronze to silver was actually decently hard because there was just like a lot of Smurfs, which is kind of funny. And then besides that, gold is where it kind of started normalizing to, I would say, the normal players. So basically, like from bronze to silver, where I was trying to learn the character, like I didn't really even know how to b-hop really well, or anything like that. So I was just kind of getting like wrecked, honestly, for the lower ranks. And then I really try to focus when I got to gold on like learning the combos and everything. But so basically I'll just kind of go through the combos that I use. Bread and butter that everyone knows is this, which involves, you know, the uppercut into tracer cancel into down slam. That can only get you so far in the rank. Honestly, it's not very good. The only time it's really useful is if like you've seen someone get hit by something and you're just able to kind of dash in and finish them off. But any like, especially getting to like diamond and above, like healers will just turn around and like, you know, heal the teammates. So kind of the only useful thing that I found when I was ranking up, and again, like I'm not the best Spider-Man player, like this was just for me to learn, but it was definitely the combo where you kind of pull them, kind of do your punch to cluster to uppercut after you hit a pull. I think that's like super useful just because most characters can avoid it. Like Jeff, if he's kind of sitting in the back line and just healing, bot healing, you can kind of just kill him instantly without him really realizing it. And then obviously from the montage you saw me doing this a lot, which is the yo-yo. This is super useful for just targeting characters. I like really try to hit this as much as possible. And then also obviously the pulls off the map is like something to learn, but it's not required to get value. Like if you can do this kind of pull, which requires you to just like cancel your B hop early, and you know you've canceled the B hop early into an uppercut. That kind of just like carries your height, so it's really useful if you're going for like far pulls. But most of the time you just saw me, I was just sitting on the edge of the map and just kind of hitting them with a pull. Anything to get value, because really this character really struggles to get value, especially when people are able to just turn around and find you. I am a DPS player, but I've learned how to like fill tank and healer just to get the Grandmaster before on my main account, but now I feel pretty comfortable with Spider-Man. I would have never brought him into a ranked game, honestly, but now I feel like he's kind of one of my better characters, and I've kind of learned how to dive with him. No, I mean I'm not like MVPing my games, and that's just because I'm not very good. Learning Spider-Man, I would definitely learn the yo-yo, the combo, and then just try to getting down slams. So if you web tracer down slam to uppercut, or just learn how to cancel, just anything that's high damaging. But I feel like most people just know the bread and butter, and you just like cannot get very far with that. Like going to practice and practicing movement, turning the cooldowns off, because this character really is just basically movement skill gaps and like cooldown management, because he only has 3 webs, which sounds like a lot, but you know, if you use 2 webs on a rollout, you have to be really cautious if you try to engage. Obviously watch people better than you. I watch a lot of jumps, necros, like kind of all the better Spider-Man players out there. And yeah, remember, ranked is again games you played with the character too. Like definitely you're gonna get blamed a lot for the team losing, even if you have the most kills. Or, well, what's really annoying about this game is that you can't see final hits. Cause like there's times I know, like you know, you have a Moon Knight on your team that has more quote unquote kills, but they have like 3 final hits, so they're not really like doing that much, and you'll have like 6. What you thought of this first video? Again, this is kind of like my first YouTube video, but I've come from a background of fighting games, like shooters like Valorant, and everything, and I've kind of played at a generally like top 10% level through all those games, so I'm just kind of gonna make this YouTube channel to kind of post some clips, some highlights, and then, you know, maybe some tips for newer players, because I'm learning with you guys. So anyways, thanks, bye.